Grand greetings. How y'all doing today? This is your girl Giselle, the She-Boss, coming to you with an episode of Queendom Quality Empire, okay? So listen, y'all, today is the 5th day of the 90-day self-help self-check challenge. Hope everybody is doing well out there. If this is your first time joining me, I'd like to thank you and welcome you to my show, alright? So, yes, you heard me right, the 90-day self-help self-check challenge. Before I get into today's topic, go ahead, drop down below, hit the subscribe button if you are watching this on YouTube, and if you're checking this out on any of my other social media platforms, then feel free to go on over to YouTube as well. Hit that subscribe button, and if you're following me on YouTube or you're already subscribed, then follow me on my other social media platforms, and those pages will be listed on the screen somewhere in the video, alright? So listen, today I just wanted to come to y'all real quick, give y'all some words of motivation and focal points for today. Alright, so today we're focusing on emotions. And this is a treat. This is a good one because I noticed that a lot of people probably have issues with this. I used to have more of a problem with it. I don't really have much of a problem with it now because I figured out how to handle it. So I'm going to give y'all some words, pointers of advice. Alright, so goddesses, what I need you to understand is because we are the feminine divine energy, unfortunately we come attached with things called emotions that sometimes we can't control. And a lot of us react and base our decisions off our emotions, alright? But when you are trying to level up, boss up, and achieve new levels of success, alright, and you're working on your personal, professional, spiritual development, I need you to understand that it is imperative that you learn how to control your emotions, alright? And not base decisions and make decisions off of irrational thoughts. And like I said, just being in your feelings, alright? So if you were in the, let's just say, 30, 35 up crowd, being in your feelings is not something that's age appropriate, alright? That is something for the youngsters, and I suggest that you leave it there. If you are the type of person that constantly gets in your feelings and can't get out of them, this is something that you need to think about, alright? Most of the time we don't make rational decisions, most of the time we don't make good decisions based off emotion because our emotions make us have all kind of other thoughts, alright? So you have to understand that chemically your emotions start to imbalance you. And when you're not balanced, then that affects you on the spiritual, emotional level as well, alright? So what is getting our balance is your actual chakras. If your chakras was balanced in the line, you wouldn't be so off balance with emotional thoughts, okay, and decisions. So what I want you to understand and do is next time you get in your feelings about something and it's a situation that's really fucking with your feelings, first of all, you need to do a self-check analysis, alright? And I check myself in a moment. I ask myself, what am I feeling? What are these feelings that I'm feeling? Then I ask myself, why am I feeling these feelings? Was it something that triggered me? Did something happen, like a situation? Was it something somebody said? And if it was something somebody said or did, why did it make me feel like this? And I know it probably sounds kind of stupid to ask yourself these questions, but let me tell you something. The best person that you can talk to in the world is yourself, because you're not going to tell yourself no bullshit. So you'll let other motherfuckers tell you lies and, you know what I'm saying, deceive you and get you to run around and tell you what you want to hear. But I guarantee you, one thing you're not going to do is lie to yourself. So you should definitely ask yourself these questions if you want to know the truth, if you want to figure out how to tap into yourself so that you can start to control stuff like your emotions, all right? When you start asking yourself these questions, what happens is you are immediately transferred out of your feelings into thoughts of rationality, because you are now in a state of trying to figure out something. When you are stopping to actually think about things, it just makes such a big difference on the outcome and the results. All right, so you have to understand that this is it's a self-help and a professional development technique and tactic, but it's also something to help you, like I said, kind of self-check in the moment and get yourself in alignment before you get out of line and do something to cause harm or do something to basically attract more negative reactions as a result of you making irrational decisions based off your emotions, all right? When you ask yourself these questions, answer these questions and be real with yourself. If it's something that's bothering you because of something that somebody said, figure out why. Why would something somebody say about you bother you? Is it true? Is it a lie? Does it matter? Is it an issue? Was it a secret? Did they reveal something to you that you like? These are thoughts and things that people don't think about when they think about how things are. When I started doing that and checking myself on how things made me feel and what was making me feel a certain way, you know what I'm saying? it started to help me realize and see that some of the problems and issues that I was having and experiencing in life was because I was causing them. And also because, I focused on them and I made them an issue. I made them a problem. I was having a conversation with my friend the other day. No, excuse me, it wasn't my friend. I was having a conversation with my mom the other day. And my mom is somebody that's real passive. And we've had a strange relationship over the years. And we recently got back in, and reconciled and was able to start rebuilding a bond and a connection and a relationship, which has enhanced a lot of other things in my life. It helps to balance out. And I'm gonna do another video about that one day too. But what I told my mom was, because I'm the type of person, I get very passionate about things when I discuss things or when I speak about stuff that I'm passionate about. Sometimes I get, I may get loud, but my mom thinks if I get loud or raise my voice that I'm trying to start an argument with her, or I'm trying to argue with her, or whatever the case is. And she's a non-confrontational person. At the first sight of any type of confrontational issues or controversy, she is out there, she's gone. So I had to explain to her that there's never an issue unless you feel or you believe that it is, all right? And what I mean by that is, when I'm talking to my mom and I know that, we're not going to agree, never in my mind do I assume, or never do in my mind I adopt the thought that we're in an argument, we're arguing. I have already understood. I already know that we're not going to agree on everything, and I've already accepted that as the case. You know what I'm saying? And so there's no reason for me to feel like we're arguing. And I had to explain to her that if you say we're in an argument, or you convince yourself that we're in an argument, we're having a problem, then that's what it is. Otherwise, it's not, because we are not in an argument. You are in an argument if you feel like we are, and I feel like we don't. So if you control your thoughts and switch your perspective into the fact that, hey, okay, we're not in an argument, we just have different communication styles. And I know this about my child, so I have to understand who I'm talking to. In every conversation is going to go the way that I want to, but every conversation is not going to go the way that she wants to too. Sometimes, we have to be a little relenting to situations that we don't want to get, off balance or whatever the case is. And so when I explained that to her, it kind of made her, realize that, yeah, you're right, because we don't have to have an issue. It doesn't have to be an issue just because we agree and disagree. You already know I'm a passionate person. I already know you're a passive person. That what's understood don't need to be explained, all right? So that's what I want y'all to understand. Get to know yourself. Get to know the type of person you are. Things are important like that. What kind of communicator are you? How do you process thoughts? How do you deal with your emotions? When you get in your feelings, are you able to get out of them, all right? I'm gonna do one on a relationship tip on how to, my 12-day purge on emotions that are tied into someone that you love, or someone that you feel like you're in love with, that you've been in a relationship with, and you're trying to either get away from them, break it off, or you just had a break up and you're torn over that. Okay, so I do another video on that as well. And so I hope that this video helped to provide some value to someone, and that you can take this out, and apply these actual tactics in your everyday life. Okay, so that's what I got for y'all today, man. I thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe to the Queen of Quality Empire channel if you can use more motivational content and personal, professional, and spiritual development advice. All right, I am Giselle the She-Boss, the spiritual boss with the spiritual sauce. And until we meet again, Ashe.